What is happening, everybody, on YouTube? Steve again with Rake and Profit, coming back to you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about my find of the week. And I found a lot of good things, but I want to talk about one item specifically that I found that is really going to bring me in some good money. And I also want to ask you folks to leave a comment below in the comment section and let me know what your find of the week was. Let me know what the item was, how much you paid for it, and how much you are looking to sell it for, or how much you sold it for if you already sold it. But this is something that I want to start doing on a weekly basis. I want to start sharing one item that really stood out during the week. It doesn't necessarily have to be the best, but it could be, one of the most profitable items, or just a really cool or rare item that I found that's going to make me some good money. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. So I don't have the actual item in front of me right now. Obviously, I'm driving. Some weeks I will show you the item. Other times I'll just talk about it. But the item that I found was a Robert Graham dress shirt. And the thing that really stood out with this item was, first of all, it was vibrant in color. It really, it really stood out to you in terms of color. It had a really nice design. It had the embroideries inside of the flip cuffs, and it also had the embroideries behind the collar. And it had the name in real big, bold lettering. And just overall, it was just an awesome item. And if you're not familiar with the brand Robert Graham when it comes to clothing, they make men's clothes. They also make women's clothing, I believe. But the men's stuff does really well. Like I said, you want to look out for that vibrant colored stuff. You want to look out for the items that are embroidered. Also, you want to look out for the bigger items. And this kind of stands for all of clothing, but especially with Robert Graham, like, most of the stuff sells really well, between $40 and $100 plus. But some of the more bland dress shirts that are just maybe one color or solid in color, sometimes they only sell for like 15, 20, 25, depending on your business model and if you do auction or buy it now. But that was pretty much one of my finds of the week, one of my favorite finds. And the funny thing is, I actually found two of them at this one store. The one I'm talking about, which was vibrant in color, had the embroideries. That was the better one. The other one was a little more plain, but still really nice, probably bringing 30, 40. But I'm going to be shooting for maybe $60 to $100 on this item. And I'm really excited because I only paid $4.99. And another funny thing that happened was, I was actually walking up to the counter. I had all the clothes in a carriage, and this Robert Graham actually happened to be the one all the way on the one all the way on top of the pile, so it was standing out, the tag was showing. And I get up to the register, I'm waiting in line, and this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Wow, that's a really nice shirt." And he starts touching it, and I'm looking at him like, all right, it is a nice shirt. Maybe he's never seen it before. And then he looks at the tag and he goes, "Wow, this fits me. This really fits me. You must have beat me to this. I've been looking for something like this." And I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, it is really nice." He goes, "That's not gonna fit you." He says, "That neck is really big. It's not gonna fit you." I said, "Well, it's not for me. It's gonna be a gift." I didn't know what to say. I mean, I didn't want to say I'm reselling or anything and offend him, but I think it might have been a reseller, because this guy just kept asking me. He's like, "You sure you want it? You don't want this? It's not going to fit you." And he just wouldn't stop nagging me. It was kind of annoying, but I don't know. People seem to do that all the time. I'm at the thrift store, and they're always touching my stuff. They're taking it and they're looking at it and they're picking it up, and I'm thinking to myself, I would never do that to somebody's stuff, but it's all good. There's some interesting people at the thrift store. I don't really mind that much, but it is a little annoying at times. But I ended up keeping it for myself. I wasn't going to give that away. If it was like a Ralph Lauren polo shirt or something, I probably would have let him have it, but not a Robert Graham embroidered. But that was my find of the week. That was my rant of the week. Let me know also in the comments, besides letting me know what you found, what your find of the week was, let me know if you've ever had anything crazy happen to you at the thrift store, anything weird. Do you have any pet peeves? And this isn't really a pet peeve of mine, but it just seems to happen all the time. And sometimes it can get to me depending on my mood and if I'm rushing around and whatnot. But let me know about that in terms of your own situation. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.